Today we are up in Canada. We're in the Great White North as we take on the Blue Jays here and Road to the Show with Deshaun King. Hey everybody, welcome back. Hope you guys are having a great day and welcome to another episode of Road to the Show with Mr. Deshaun King. As this has been a really fun ride for us so far here as we're getting into our first time outside of the United States playing some baseball here. And of course you see Big Vlad Guerrero, his numbers so far this season, and of course being with the major league team here, we've kind of almost found our place here. We're feeling comfortable here as we take a look here. We're helping out the Brewers right now. We got a pretty good lead right now, pretty close race right now for the Reds. I shouldn't say lead, but we're just a game and a half behind the Reds at 23-15. Reds right now 24-13. They're currently on a one-game losing streak. They've won 6 out of the last 4, or I should say 6 and 4 out of the last 10. We're 4 and 6 out of the last 10. Blue Jays right now 20-17. They have a 2.5 game lead over the Orioles, and they're right now 7 and 3 in the last 10 games. And of course, like I said, this is our first time playing here in Canada, and of course Jose Burros will be the pitcher that we'll be facing. 80 overall, B potential. He's been in the league for 7 years. He's from Puerto Rico as he's 29 years of age. So he's right there. He's in his prime of his career. And of course, this will be our first time we're taking on him here today. He's had 7 starts so far. He's 2 and 7 for the season with 40 and 2/3 innings of work. He's given up 45 hits, 21 runs, all of them been earned, 8 home runs, 9 walks. He has struck out 33, and he currently has an ERA of 4.65. So having a little bit of a rough go for him, but nonetheless, we cannot, just because those numbers show that, doesn't necessarily mean that's the case. And of course, there you see his WAR at 0.3. So for King right now, he's got 484 with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. And he's been playing pretty good. He's been pretty stable for the most part here as being a rookie coming in here and playing for Milwaukee. He's not they're not looking for too big of a thing here for his first year. Just something manageable, and they'll go from there. And hopefully we'll continue playing some positive baseball here with him. He pops this one here high and deep out there to right center field, and it's going to be taken away there, as that's going to be the first out of the inning. So we do fail that challenge that we were offered, as we'll see here now going against Burrows here again, as he's got 1 on and 1 out, and that's going to be a drop. That's going to be a ball out there at shallow center field, as that's going to get him a base hit. And we'll see what Gio can do here as he's up next with 2 runners on board and with 1 out. But like I said, so far it's been pretty nice here with him getting called up here a couple episodes ago, and now seeing him what he can do here for the major league team. And he's kind of playing that role. So far he's been in quite a few games here. He's I don't think we've even taken a day off just yet here, but I'm sure at some point here we will. But it's pretty much our position for the most part here, and we're going to try to see if we can hold on to it as long as we can, and of course build our stats up, and of course try to build our reputation on the team to become a team leader. Oh, and we get caught in that really bad base running there. That's definitely on the user's fault there, as we get caught up there as we end the inning. But be a locker room leader, and just try to just try to help this ball club out any way we can to get them to where we feel like to get to that level of being a playoff team. As we get thrown out there at second, he had a pretty good hustle there, but the arm there from the center fielder there, pretty damn good on target there, getting King there out on that play. So we're leading this one 3-0. We're not doing too much here in this first game, as we're 2 for 3 here for the day with a base runner on board with 1 out. We'll see what he can try to do here in this situation, and that's just going to be a ball hit over there to Vlad Guerrero Jr., and that'll be the final out of the inning. So not doing too much here today in this first game, in game 1 of this series. But we do help out as we go ahead and win this one 4-0 here in Toronto. King goes 2 for 4 in the ball game with really not too much to his name, just with those 2 hits, the 2 singles that he got here today. For the most part here, like I said, just couldn't really muster up too much here. Andrew McCutcheon plays for Toronto here, at least in this series. That's definitely a player I would love to get for my Red Sox series because growing up, he was always one of my favorite outfielders there. Definitely have to try to see what he's in my Red Sox series. I gotta see what he's up to, and I gotta see if he's still. I'm assuming he's still playing because I'm still in year 1 of that series, but I'd love to bring him in for the outfield there. I'm gonna definitely have to look that up. But we'll go ahead anyway. We'll focus on this one here today. This particular series. Mitch White, 75 overall, C potential. He's been in 7 games so far. He's pitched in 7 games so far. He's 1-2 for the season. 38 innings of work. Give up 41 RBI, or excuse me, 41 hits. He's given up 5 home runs and walked 10. He's given up 18 earned runs, and there you see his WHIP around 1.34. So we'll see what we can do against him today. And of course, going back to try to do some promotion here, definitely go check out our series there over on the main channel of the Red Sox. It's a pretty good series here, and I'm still into it. I haven't posted anything as of late, but we'll definitely get into it. Won't be starting a new series in 24 when MLB 24 comes out, but we will be continuing the series there in 23 for the most part here, because I really like what I have some good ideas for that Red Sox team there. But as we take a look and see what King can do here, as we see a ball inside, that's going to be a 4-seamer, low and inside. Can't get to that one there. But yeah, King here just really doing a good job here. Oh, nice hit there. Gets that one over the right field. That's going to get him on board there for a base hit. Great off here as a guy. So now I believe they have him 3rd or 4th. He's somewhere in that 4th there. He does pop and he can hit one deep. Obviously, he's already hit 2 home runs already for us this season, coming up from the majors, or coming up to the majors. But yeah, for the most part here, as I see, we're told to steal here. We got the steal sign for the manager, so I don't know if we're gonna go out try to steal here, but for the most part here, we do got to get some abilities up here for stealing, especially. I think we have 60 speed right now, and that's just not going to really cut it. I don't know why the game is suggesting that we steal here, and of course our aggressiveness for base running and stealing is not up there yet. I think they were in the mid 50s there, so I don't know what they're seeing, because I would imagine we probably need to be in the mid 70s, 80s to really get a good steal. But we decided not to go steal there, but Gio there gets struck out. So tough break. I don't know if he was supposed to be doing a hit and run, and we were trying to steal, but I just don't feel comfortable trying to steal and getting, erasing a potential run off the board here, especially even this early in the ball game. So we'll see now what Tyrone Taylor is going to do here. And of course, not asking us to steal here now, as this one's going to get hit, and that's going to get ripped right there to the shortstop there for the quick 2 outs as they turn the double play. And nice job getting out of the inning here for Toronto. Let's take a look here at the replay. Good hit on the bat there. Try to get this one past the infield there, but no. That is going to be a nice turnaround there as they do get 2. So lead off here at the top half of the 5th. Base is empty, obviously. And we'll take the first pitch here, and it's going to be in the dirt. That's going to be a knuckle curve, as King being very selective, which his patience has really been showing here as of late, and that's probably one of the reasons why he's been called up here to the majors. It's just his patience that he has at the plate, and knowing that he can get a better pitch here, more of his suiting here, if he just takes his time, just like his older brother, as we'll see there. That ball is going to be hit over to right, but it's going to be foul. Of course, he does have an older brother, DeMarcus King. Definitely go check out that series as well over there on the main channel as well. You guys will definitely like that one. We've got a good positive reaction from that series as well. I think he's like either 3 to 4 years in the majors there with the Oakland A's, as we see a swing and a miss there on King, and that'll retire the side, or at least retire him for the day there in that inning. Go to the top of the 7th with he's already got a single for already. He's 3 of 6 in this series, and so we'll see what he can do here in his third at bat for the day, as he'll go after that one. That's a slider inside, and that's going to be strike number 1. But yeah, him and his brother are both patient at the plate, and I've been playing baseball games myself here, and I'm pretty similar myself when it comes to real life baseball. I'm pretty patient. I usually get what I want when I see a pitch, and I do a pretty good job here. Not necessarily a home run hitter, but I'm definitely a guy that you can rely on when there's base runners on board. I can slap a ball around and get base runners in when they need to. And then you see there, fortunately, King cannot get on board there, as they do get the ground ball there at second for the out. So now we go to the top half of the 9th. Toronto leads this one by 2, as he's got at least one more chance here to try to get the Milwaukee Brewers in and get this inning running for them, as he is the leadoff man here, as he'll swing in there and he'll take a cut, and that'll be strike number 1. So forcing fastball high and away. A little too late on that pitch, as he's looking for the next one there. That's going to be a dribbler there to second, and the second baseman making a nice play there. 4-3 put away, and that is out number 1. Not the way you want your leadoff man to start in this one, and unfortunately, Toronto is going to be able to run away with this game as they take game 2 of this series, as they are flying around out there in the outfield as they finish up today's ball game. 2-0 here. Milwaukee will lose this one. 2 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors there for Toronto. No runs, 5 hits, no errors for Milwaukee, as King goes 1 for 4 in today's ball game. And we get to the third and final game here. This is the rubber matchup between the two, as they've both won a game here so far in this series. And Chris there, excuse me, Chris Bassett on the hill, 77 overall, B potential. He's been in the league for 8 years, 35 years of age, at 6'5", from Ohio. And there you see some of his attributes. Looks like he's got a pretty decent K per 9. But as of late, he's been struggling. He's been having 7 starts. So far, he's 0-2 for the season. 39 and 2/3 innings of work. Right now, he has an ERA of 6.13. So I'm really hoping that we can definitely take advantage of him and his awful pitching coming in today's matchup. Now, of course, things could definitely turn around here, be motivating, especially against a guy like King. He's a rookie. He hasn't seen too much major league pitching. This might be the start that can turn things around here for Chris Bassett and for Toronto. So as you see there, yep, the river matchup here, both a game apiece in this series, and there you see Toronto fans trying to get loud and try to get behind their hometown team and avoid getting a loss here today. We'll go to the top of the 2nd with King up at the bat, and we'll see what he can do with the bases empty, and of course on a 9-game hitting streak right now. So that hitting streak is still coming alive, and that just includes the 9-game hitting streak he's had in the majors right now. Overall hitting streak wise, both the minor leagues extending from last season, of course, start off this season there in AAA, and in this one, I'm sure he's well close to almost 50 games now that he's hit in safely. So he flies out there to right field as we go now to the top of the 4th here, 2 away, and this is going to be a routine play there to short, as that's going to retire the side, and that's going to end any chances there for the Brew Crew to do anything in the 4th. Go now to the top of the 7th. Bases are empty with 2 away, as he's already flied out and ground out already here. Tough day as Toronto leads this one by 3 here late in the 7th. And this one's going to get a hot shot over there to right field for the base hit. That's going to put him on board. And now King looking to see if they can get a 2-out rally going here, as his hitting streak now leads to up to 10 games so far here in the majors. So modest hitting streak here for him. Congratulations, but still a lot of work to do, as we're down by 3 here in the 7th. And oh, I just realized they got the pink bats out there, so it is Mother's Day here. So all the mothers out there, I'm sure Mama King's out there watching her baby boy out here playing some baseball, just like she does with, well, it'll be kind of tough now because you have 2 sons now in Major League Baseball. So how does that fare? Like, who, especially if they're playing on different opposites of the coast, that would be tough. But I'm sure she's out there supporting both of them, as you see base hit there. Now, of course, Taylor now up to bat here. We'll see what he can do. He's 0 for 2 here for today's game. Trying to get this inning going here in the 7th. This would be a great time now to get something fired up here for Milwaukee fans. But unfortunately, that is going to be it, as that flies out to left. And Bassett gets out of the inning unscathed, as he is going to do a great job there of keeping those 2 base runners on board. So leave 2 stranded there in the top half of the 7th. Go to the top half of the 9th with 2 out, and Bassett's still out there. He's getting close to 100 pitches here in today's game, and he's got one more opportunity now to kind of put away King here in this situation and try to get him to finish this ball game out and try to come out with a nice victory here. As we're looking at a 1-1 count now for King. King, of course, takes a hack at that one there, and that is going to be a sinker low and inside. So now fans trying to get on their feet here to get behind the pitch. 1-2 count, and he goes after it there. That's a cut fastball, and that is going to be it for this one. Toronto wins today's game. They win another one here in another shutout, 3-0 here from the hometown crowd, as they're now taking the series now 2-1. King goes 1 for 4 in the ball game, as he did strike out there. Toronto 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. For Milwaukee, no runs, 4 hits, no errors there in this one. As the last 2 games, this pitching's been pretty, by far, superb, and doing a good job there against this Brew crew. So we're just now, as you see, we're a half a game up now since last episode. Reds have now won a game, but there's just a game separated between the 2 of us, and we'll be playing the Reds actually here pretty soon. But we're going to head over to the American League Central, our counterparts there, and we're going to go to Cleveland. We're going to be playing against Cleveland in a quick 2-game series. Cleveland right now 5 games behind the Twins, who are 26-16. And the Guardians are at 20-20. We're going to be taking on Shane Beaver. Yeah, this is going to be a tough go for us. Doesn't look too good for us, especially against a guy like him. 28 years of age, 6'3". Been in the league for 5 seasons, A potential, 89 overall. And of course, he's well known for his knuckle curve as well as his 4-seam fastball. And of course, a lot of other slow pitches there as well, slider, cutter, and that circle change. Right now, 3.40 ERA with a 1.2 whip. And of course, his WAR is near 1 there for him. So Shane Beaver, one of those good pitchers here the last couple of seasons now for the Indians/Guardians. And yeah, this is going to be a lineup as well as pretty decent. They got Josh Bell, you got Jose Ramirez, Oscar Gonzalez. They got some pretty good hitters there that can also help out here. So here we are at Progressive Field in the Mistake by the Lake, aka Cleveland, Ohio. And we'll try to see what we can do here against this Guardians club. As like I said, right now they're kind of teetering right now. They're at 500 baseball, so they can go either way. So King up to bat here as he's got a bases loaded here with 1 out. And, of course, a hit up the middle could definitely bring in the first run of the ball game here. We'll see what he can try to do as he'll take the first pitch, and that'll be a 4-seamer low and inside. In the zone there, it is a strike as he does take that one. And Shane Beaver, of course, 13 pitches in, already in trouble. So this might help us out here as that ball is going to be a wild pitch, but it's going to be close to the catcher to make sure the runners do not advance. So the runners will stay loaded. As we'll see a 1-1 count now here for King. And King, of course, looking to get something going there as he goes off that fouls off that slider. 1-2 count now here. Pitcher's count favors the pitcher here. We'll see if King can try to find a pitch here and drive. And King will pop this one here, and he'll foul it off again. It'll still be 1-2. So I think King knows where he's at. He's just trying to figure out where he can put this ball at to drive home that run is the tricky part. 1-2 count, and that ball is going to be fouled off. It's now still 1-2 with the bases still loaded. So I imagine that he will change his eye. King's eye here, try to pitch low, and he does as he forces King to take the pitch there, the slider inside. Makes it now 2-2. And King goes fishing there and comes back with nothing as he gets struck out there on that serval change. And that retires King for the first at-bat here. So nice job there getting the kid to go after this one here and try to see what he can do. As he would have been out anyway, regardless if he didn't swing at that anyway. It was in the zone. So Cleveland here leads us by 2 as we get to the top half of the, we're in the top half of the third with 1 out. And it is kind of started. It is coming down. The rain is coming down here. It's actually coming down there, there in the first inning. We'll see here what King can do as he strikes there, misses the pitch there, takes the second pitch there. Now 1-1 on that 4-seam fastball. Low and away. As you see there, King trying to regroup here and think what he can try to, what type of pitch he can try to kind of drive out there and get himself on board here with 1 away. And a 1-1 pitch, and he's going to take that one there. Just see where Shane Beaver is at as he's now looking at a 1-2 count. So 1-2 count here for King as he takes this one there, and that's a 4-seamer out and away. And Shane Beaver just trying to see who this young man is going to bite like he did last time. 2-2 count here. And we'll see the pitch here, and this is going to be a perfect. This one's high. It is deep, but it's just going to be over the wall, and that's a home run. Deshaun King. Beautiful shot there, getting this one up and out of here. 3rd home run of the season, his first home run against Shane Beaver. And they are going to be on the board here now. It's going to make it a 3-2 ball game. So nice job there, focusing on this pitch, and then just driving this one here. As you see here, the sound of the bat there. That one going 417 feet deep into center field there. Great job. So Cleveland is able to come back here. They got 2 more runs, making it now 5-2. We're in the top half of the 5th with 1 out, and of course 1 on. And the rain is even coming out even more so here. So we got to try to get back, try to get in this game quickly here before they decide to call this game off. End up having a huge delay. Don't want to get into that. So he'll take the first pitch, 1-0 count in favor of the pitch, or in favor of the batter here. He swings and misses down that pitch there. And now it's 1-1. Try to go after that 4-seam fastball inside. And of course, King trying to pull the ball there, out there in that short left field out there, and maybe hit one off the wall of the out-of-town scoreboard. As they check the runner at first, and he's gonna hit this one. That's gonna be a chopper up the middle there. It's gonna tag the runner at get the bag at second, and then turn around, turn 2 at first, and that's gonna retire the side. So now he's going to the top half of the 7th here. Beaver's still out here now with a 91 pitches underneath his belt. Still a 5-2 ball game. 2 out, nobody on. And he tries to get King to go after that one there, but fortunately King is smart enough not to go after that circle change. It's now 0-1, or I should say 1-0. So Beaver, of course, got knocked around by King earlier in the first at bat, taking 1 yard deep center field. We'll see if King can try to do that again here in this one, and he gets King to go after that one, but he's a good take as King realizes that is not in his wheelhouse, and now 2-0. So 2-0 count here for King. King here gets this hit here. Oh, this again going out to deep center field, but this one is just going to be warning track power this time, and that retires the side. So he got a good piece of that one there, but unfortunately just not enough bat speed to get around that ball and have that one go yard, as Shane Beaver will pick up the victory here in this one as the rain really started to come down here in Cleveland. And the Cleveland Guardians fans are enjoying this one here. They win this one 7-2 is your final score. Cleveland 7 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. Milwaukee 2 runs, 11 hits, no errors in this ball game. Freddie Perora comes out as the loser here in this one. 3 2/3 of innings of work there from him. So now we take on in the second and final game of this quick series, take on Tristan McKenzie. He's a potential 85 overall, and he's starting to lose some areas in his game. Looks like home runs per 9 and his hits per 9 are kind of going declining there some. But yeah, we're going to see what we can do against him. 26 years of age, 6'5", 165 pounds from New York. He's been in the league for 3 seasons, and he has a nice 92 per hour four-seam fastball with a slider, and of course a nice 6-12 curveball, which really could do a good job here of slowing down the bat of King. Been in 8 games so far here. He has a 1-5 record, so that might be in favor for King with a 4.72 ERA. He's pitching 47 2/3 of innings of work. He's given up 25 home runs, 10 25 runs, 10 home runs, 23 walks. He struck out 57 so far here this season, and he is now trying to get another win here and close out this quick 2-game series here with Milwaukee. And of course, Milwaukee would like to set the record straight here and try to split this quick little series in half by picking up a win here today. So let's go out to the ballpark here. A beautiful day here at Perez Field. Not raining like it was just 24 hours ago. As we'll see, no runners on board here with nobody out. So a good way to lead off here for King in the second frame of this ball game as he takes a nice 12-6 curveball. 0-1 count here for King as he looks for a pitch, and that is going to be right down the middle again as it's looking at an 0-2. So an 0-2 count here. Milwaukee, of course, leads it by 1. 4.26 average here for King as he's looking for a pitch, and that one's going to be up in the air, and that is going to be a 1-2 count. This one's going to be hit up there. That is going to be up, and that is going to be a foul ball. As we're looking for the next pitch here, this one's going to get popped up here high and deep out to right center field, and the center field is going to find this one out there near the warning track, and that is going to be it for the at bat for King. Milwaukee leads it now by 4. As we're looking at an 0-for-1 day so far here, flied out back in the second. Milwaukee taking a nice lead here and could extend the lead here with King with a base hit. Right, 2 runners, or I should say 1 runner on board with 2 out, and that's going to be a base hit down the first base line. And King's going to go for 2 here. Has no problem getting, he gets tagged out, but the run will come in to count anyway. And it makes it 5-0. As we go to the top half of the 5th. Top half of the 5th here, it's now 6-1. 2 runners on board with 2 out. Got a hitter's challenge here. Got a runners in scoring position here. And looks like we got some options here. We're going to try to do a power swing here to try to drive home a run, or if not both. So now 2 out. And the ball being thrown there. That's going to be a curveball in the dirt. As King here trying to extend this lead. Right now they're leading by 5 and could have possibly go up by 7 with both of these hits coming in. Or I should say both of these runs coming in here with this hit. As we'll see there, he'll foul it off, and that's a four-seam fastball away. So now we're looking at a 1-2 count. King trying to be patient here and takes a pitch there. Four-seamer low and inside. Around his ankles there. 2-2 count. Looking for a pitch, and that's going to be a foul ball. As he gets a little piece of that curveball there inside. So now a 2 on. 2 out. 2-2 count. 2s are wild. This one, a ball there at the first baseman there. Throws it to the pitcher, and then a nice job there of getting the force out there at first. As it's 6-1 as we go to the bottom half of the 5th here. Guardians really trailing here in this one. Top of the 8th. It's still 6-1. And we'll see what they can do. As we got a runner on first, and we're gonna look like we're gonna try to use our power swing to try to advance the runner here. So just try to move the runner up some. As we see the pitch here, and this is gonna be a fly ball, and it's gonna be foul ball there, off to the right hand side there, down the first base line. 0-1 count. Now looking at the next pitch, and he gets fouled off again, and it's going to be now 0-2. So King knows where he's at. He's just got to be able to straighten it up and, of course, find a alley somewhere out there and bring advance that runner. As we swing and miss there. Ooh, that was a bad swing there from King, and he knows it, and that's going to fail our challenge. And we'll go ahead and take a look here. We'll end up winning this one here. We split the series with Cleveland, winning this one 7-3 is your final score. Cleveland, 3 runs, 10 hits, no errors. Milwaukee, 7 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. King goes 1 for 4 in the ball game, as he goes 2 for 8 in the series. And as he did have an RBI in this one, so a tough road trip here for him. And it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen more than once here, really. It is a long, season. As we take a look here at the standings here before we wrap up today's episode. Brew Crew, just a game back of the Reds. Reds right now have a tight little lead right now, but things can definitely change here quickly. So coming up in the next episode, we will be back home for a nice road trip here, or a nice homestand, I should say. We'll have that series with San Francisco. 3 games there, and a nice little weekend series, and then a midweek series with Seattle at home. And we might even try to put that Oakland series as well. Start that road trip there with Oakland and maybe San Diego as well coming up in the next episode. I kind of want to get through this first season real quick here. But yeah, that is a possibility for the next episode there. We'll definitely see the San Francisco and Seattle series, but the other 2 series, the Oakland A's and the San Diego series, just depends on how we do in those series there with the first 2 games, or first 2 series there for that episode. But yeah, so far looking pretty good here. 4-12 right now for King, 3 home runs, 8 RBIs, on base average, on base percentage right now 412, and of course slugging at 706. So we'll see Sean Millen coming up in the next episode. We'll take on San Francisco right now. San Francisco not playing too well in the National League West, as they are 16-28, and hopefully we could take advantage of that coming up in the next episode. But that's it for this episode, Road to Show, here with Sean King. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to drop a comment as well if you guys want to about the series, or what you guys want to see different with the series, or whatever the case may be. And of course, don't forget to hit that bell notification as well, so you guys can be notified of this series or any other series that happens to drop here on this second channel. As well, don't forget to check out our main channel with all the other Road Show series, like his brother, DeMarcus King, I should say, and of course a slew of other Road Show characters as well on the main channel. They're still active and live on that channel as well. New episodes of those will be coming out very, very soon. But check out those out as well. And of course, our other Roadshow character here on this channel, as Alex Humberto, he'll be making an appearance back here very soon here on the channel. We'll see his Roadshow here reacted again here soon, very soon. But that's it for this episode of the Roadshow series. As always, guys, have a great day. Whatever you're doing, however you're doing it, have a great day. Keep each other healthy, and I will see you all next time.